What in the Week with Nikki Woods.
Hello and welcome to another edition of What in the Week. I'm Nikki Woods. Well, the theme of this year's BET Awards was anything can happen, and it was a night full of spontaneity, not always in a good way, but all in all, it was a success and certainly a winner in the ratings, drawing 7.7 million viewers, the best of the night on cable. Twitter universe was buzzing about Mariah Carey's lip syncing, the star-studded tribute to Charlie Wilson, and pastor's wife Meagan Good's very unsaved outfit. Here she is on the record. A lot of people were praying for a wardrobe malfunction. Now, in response to the hoopla, Meagan says, and I quote, "I'm not any less holy because of the dress I wore. I'm morphing into exactly who God wants me to be." I think that's very well said. Now, coming up, India, Arie, but first, moms and dads out there, we all make mistakes with our kids from time to time. Hopefully, at the end of the day, we get a chance to make it right. But what if circumstances keep us from that opportunity? Well, some dads at a prison in Virginia know exactly what that's like. Thanks to Angela Patton, though, of Camp Diva in Richmond, they got an evening with their little girls at a daddy and daughter dance. You can find out more about this story and why all little girls need a father figure in their lives on the regular. It's in my blog, Convicts Make Parenting a Priority for a Day, on blackamericaweb.com. Now, India Arie is a celebrity who always seems amazingly grounded. Maybe it's her spirit, maybe it's her good energy, or maybe it's because her mama travels with her on the regular and keeps her in check. Either way, I got a chance to sit down and chat with her about a woman's
Because no matter who I'm with, I know that I'm meant to be there and that I'm worthy of speaking my truth. But I'm making it sound like it's a simple thing. But because when I came into the public eye, I was like, whoa, everybody's watching. And then I would be afraid to say certain words because what if that's not exactly the word? Or I would be afraid to express certain spiritual ideals because what if people think I'm crazy if I tell them I hear my spirit guides? What if they think I'm crazy or whatever? And that inability to speak my truth made me sick physically.
Wow.
And so I don't ever want to feel like that again. And so now that the strength behind my desire to be understood and to understand people and to have conversations and be present, and the strength behind it comes from the desire for wellness and to have that baseline, like I talked about on Super Soul Sunday, that baseline feeling of well-being, even when you're kind of tired, even when you got something going on. You can have big something going on. You could be breaking up with somebody or big stuff. But I always was lacking that baseline feeling of well-being where it's just everything's okay right there in the middle of my heart. I didn't have that for a long, long time.
Right.
And a lot of it was because I couldn't just speak my mind. And so now I just do all the time. All the time. And I don't just walk around saying stuff to people, but if somebody wants to talk to me, I'm going to be myself and bring myself to it.
And I love that you said that just that knowing you're worthy of being there.
That is
just
a
because
big
you're in
word.
It's huge. So many women, especially African American women, we walk into the room apologizing for who we are and we play small instead of just being who we are in the world and bringing that greatness with us. So saying that, I hope that strikes a chord with a lot of people out there.
Thanks, India. Now, R&B Divas Atlanta was a huge hit for TV One, so are you ready for R&B Divas LA? Well, I talked to Lil Mo, who has already declared herself as the takeover in the new reality show. Here she shares some advice about the music business.
You know, a lot of people say follow your dreams, but there's a lot of people who follow their dreams. They want to be an artist, but sometimes they might be dope with graphics, assisting, artist management, booking. A lot of people, they don't know really what their niche is. So it's great to follow your dream, but find your niche until you get to where you want to be. There's a lot of people that are a part of a team and they're artists, and I'm just like, sweetie, you can't sing. So that's cool that everybody makes you believe that, but you have to make the world believe that. So I would say find your drive instead of your dream. Find what drives you and motivates you. I know a lot of people that get discouraged because they want to be a recording artist and they don't have a record deal. I'm like, sweetie, there are basketball players out there that I'm sure that can kill LeBron on the court. There are singers that could probably slay Kim Burrell in the gospel field, but they'll go unheard because they don't follow their drive. They're so excited and anxious about stuff, but they're hasteful and it's making them wasteful. So with me, I would say follow your drive and just ride that thing on out because I know.
Words of wisdom. R&B Divas LA starts next Wednesday with Lil Mo, Kelly Price, Shantae Moore, and Dawn Robinson on TV1. Now, July 1st marked the 10th anniversary of the death of Luther Vandross. In my 9th month of pregnancy, I have to make that clear, I chatted with Luther. It was November of 2001. I'll never forget it. Here he describes one of the most special moments.
Onto the stage walks this person that I had never heard of before. Never heard of or never heard before. And all of a sudden she starts singing, anyone who ever loved, could look at me, and know that I love you. And I'm telling you, that moment in time, you know, now, you know, that I was 13 then, I'm 29 now, and that moment.
I was going to say, I don't think all that is necessary.
It wasn't that funny. Turn this chick. Yeah, there you go. Right. But at that moment in time, a lot of people can't remember the pivotal moment in their lives that maybe determine where they go. That moment in time determined everything I wanted from that point on was to be an artist. That's what I wanted. That's what she did to me, and I credit her to that day, from that day to this day for that.
Wow, that artist he was referring to, by the way, was Dionne Warwick. Finally, our condolences go out to Douglas Engelbert. The 88-year-old computer visionary was the inventor of the computer mouse. Where would we be without it? I'm Nikki Woods. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on What in the World.
Ow!